Hey guys, what's happening? Hope the first 66 lessons have gone well. If you've done 30 problems for each problem set, 66 times 30 is 1,980 problems you've done so far. Man, I feel tired. Okay, well let's look at today's. Today's is a trick, basically. And you're going to encounter fractions that are these gigantor, numerator and denominators that look hideous. But there's a trick you can use, and today is the trick, on how to reduce these fractions using prime factorization. In other words, the factor trick. So you can reduce these. It's actually kind of fun too. So let's do this. Let's reduce this. You might even recognize what this is and be able to reduce it, but let's say you didn't. Okay, here's what you can do. Here's the trick, all right? 125, let's knock that down. Okay, we know it ends in a 5, so it's going to be 5. That's a prime factor. And it's 5 times 25. Okay, so 5, 25, that's going to be 5 and 5. Now, what we can do is instead of writing 125 in the numerator, we can just say, well, the numerator is going to be 5 times 5 times 5. And I'm using dots here, okay? The denominator, well, 1,000. Tons of ways you can knock this down if you want to. The easiest one probably is 100 times 10, maybe? I don't know. You might have said 500 times 2. Doesn't matter. Doesn't work too. 10 is going to be 2 times 5. We're done with those dudes. So 100 is, 10 times 10. And then 2 times 5. And then 2 times 5. So in the bottom here, you have 2, 5, 2, 5, 2. I'm just going to write 2, 2, 2, and then 5, 5, and then 5. In other words, we haven't changed anything. We've just changed this to this, because that's what it is, 5 times 5 times 5. And we've changed 1,000 to this, because that's what it is. Now, here's what we can do. Remember in normal fractions, if you want to go, if it's like 3/11 times 11 over, 7. You can go, oh, wait, there's an 11 on top, and there's 11 on, I crossed that out. Okay. And it doesn't matter if it's, 7 over 7 times 8 over, 11 or whatever. You can go, oh, I can cross that out. One's on top, one's on the bottom. Same thing here. So just start hacking away here. There's a 5. 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 Now, this is not going to be a 0. It'll always be a 1 if there's nothing left or whatever. So up top we have 1. And on bottom we have 2 times 2 times 2, which is 8. And that's it. There you go. That's reducing the fraction using prime factorization. It's kind of fun, all right? By the way, you don't actually have to sit there and laboriously go all to this stuff before you do that. If you see that 125 is 5 times 5 times 5, just go ahead and write it. That's okay. I mean, and if you can do this faster than this, fine, go right ahead. Doesn't matter what order you do this in. Remember, as long as you're crossing out numbers that are ones on top and ones on the bottom. If there's a 7 way over here and you put a 7 way over here on this side, doesn't matter. Cross them out. They're done. 7 divided by 7 is 1. That's why you're crossing them out. Okay, let's try another one. 375 divided by 1,000. All right? Well, let's do this together. 375, we know that this is going to end in a, in a 5, right? If it ends in a 5, it's got to be 5. So if you did the math, 5 is a prime number. If you did the arithmetic over here, 5 into 375, that's going to be 5 and 37 is 7. There's 2 left over. 5 and 25 is 5. There we go, 75. And you know exactly that that's going to be 5 again, right? And if you did the math again, that'd be 15. And then you're going to go, okay, that's going to be 5, and then that's going to be 3. So the top of your fraction will be 5 times 5 times 5 times 3. And probably you can do 1,000 in your head, partly because we just did it, right? But if you go, okay, that's going to be 10 times 10 times 10, right? That's 1,000. So 10 times 10 times 10 is 2 times 5, that's 10, right? Times another 10, times another 10, right? Okay, well, let's see what we got left. Let's start hacking. 5, 5, 5, 5, 5. That's right, 5, okay. So up top we have a 3. We'll put it there. Now we have a 2 times 2 times 2, which is 2d2, 2. No, that's not right. That's 8. There we go. That's it. 3/8 is your whole answer. There we go. Piece of cake. Okay. How about another one? You pause it and try this one. 72 divided by 240. Give it a whirl. All right. Well, you might have looked at 72 and said, okay, well, let's see here. I know that's 8 times 9. You better know that. 9 is going to be 3 times 3. Those are primes. 8 is going to be 2 there, and then times 4. And then that's going to be 4 is 2 times 2. So you got 3 2s and 2 3s. So we got, let's see here. I'm going to write it up here. 2 times 2 times 2 times 3 times 3. All right. 240. I'm just going to do it right underneath there. Well, that's obviously 24 times 10, right? You might have said 2 times 120. Doesn't matter. 10, we know that's going to be 2 times 5. 24, I don't know, let's just go 12 and 2. Prime there. 12 is, let's just go 6 and 2. And then 6, of course, is 3 and 2. So 1, 2, 3, 4 2s. So 1, 2, 3, 4 2s. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then a 3 and a 5. There we go. Now let's start chopping here. Oh, look, 3s, boop, gone. 2s, gone. 2, and then there's another 2. And that's it. So up top we have a 3. In the bottom we've got 2 times 5, which is 10. And that's it. Your entire factorization tells you that that fraction reduced is 3/10. And there we go. Nice trick, huh? Okay. All right. Try the practice problems. They're on page 357. And pause it and try A. Okay. 8. You should have got 7/8 for A. 7/8 for A. Pause it and try B. All right. B will be 3 out of 25. 3/25. Okay. Pause it and try C. C is just 1/4. Right? 125 goes into 500 4 times. So pause it and try the D, the last one. You probably recognize that 9 goes into both of those. 9 goes into 36 4 times. 9 goes into 81 9 times. The answer is 4/9. But if you didn't for some reason, shame, 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 you would have seen that the breakdown in prime factors would give you also 4/9 when you multiply those together. So anyway, all right. Have a great day. I will see you next time, and take care. See ya.